Triple A Shade 45. We can't be serious.
I think because we
now.
talking boxing.
Nah.
Yo, what up?
What up? This ain't Phil. Who this?
What's up?
You know who that is. You know that voice? That's the boss.
What's going on, man? Yeah, I heard y'all talking about Floyd. I said, hold up, man.
I feel that's why you called me talking about boxing, Floyd Mayweather, and people, it's shooting five with us, with Coach P.R. DJ T's.
You know what's ill? Look at this. Look.
Right.
All this really coming up because Mike is got to be mad because he don't shout him out. You know?
Yeah, nobody's talking about Mike.
Yeah, they got their own issues, but you know what? On real, like Jeff is the greatest fighter of this time period. Like you can take whatever you want away from him. Now I tell you, that's my little brother, so I'm gonna say all kind of shit about him when I'm mad at him.
Right.
But they ain't gonna beat him. I wouldn't have never tried to make the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight if I didn't think Floyd was gonna beat him.
Right. You knew how to feel, and you knew it that he would beat him.
He's gonna be good. I bet the money.
But is he fifth? Is he greater than Muhammad Ali?
In your opinion?
You know what? Listen.
I know it's different times.
Let me tell you why. In that time period, our people was oppressed, and we was going through something different. So
right.
It was more consciousness about black people supporting black people at that point.
Right.
So Muhammad was going with what was happening at the time. He had to be supportive of those things in that time period. In this time period, we're not experiencing that. So that people's champ aura is not around Floyd. I heard one of y'all mention when he was saying Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd didn't work.
Nah.
He was he had them knockouts when he was Pretty Boy Floyd and all that, but that wasn't working. It didn't.
What you mean? What you mean working? Do you talking about in the ring or outside the ring? As far as
marketing wise, people weren't taking the Pretty Boy antics.
Right.
What happened is like the brushing the hair, all that. That going to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what happened was when we started doing the money team, when we started doing Money Mayweather, that worked. That was being in the middle of a recession, saying we got all the money in the world and we gonna burn it like the Joker in the bank, baby.
Yeah, but people didn't like that too, though, Fifth. People didn't like those antics. They was like,
They didn't like it, but they took note of it.
This is true.
Whether you like them or you
not,
love them,
yeah.
To entertain is to provoke emotions. Whether you like it or you love it, you care about it enough to express how you feel.
This is true.
Right.
And they tune in. Because for a fighter, whether you want to see him win or you want to see him lose, you hit the pay-per-view button.
This is true.
Yeah, they
you
did.
See what I'm saying? Like,
I sure did.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, you'll see me work with Feeding America. You'll see me work with the United Nations World Food Program to give back to people around the world. You gain interest in philanthropy as you reach a certain level of success. Champ is a condition for something different because a prize fighter fight for the prize, man.
Yeah.
So he's saying you got to understand that these fighters out here, they throwing the same jabs, the same left hook, slipping the same way, doing everything the same. They're putting the hard work in, and early on they getting $2,500 a fight.
Yeah, putting all that work in.
They want to wear it. They're gonna wear TMT. Why? Because that's what they want to be. Like you got one guy pulling $180 million, $200 million. Man, by the time they finish counting the money, they'll be somewhere north of $200 million for 36 minutes.
That was incredible. The money that was made. I know what you're talking about as far as the work, and people like really they don't like his antics. But you said, you're gonna press. You tuned in. But
people don't like him.
People don't like him, no.
People don't like him. They booed him at the weigh-in, stuff like that. Yeah, look, when you get to the level Floyd is at, you start fighting countries. He fought every Filipino person in the world.
In the world.
He did.
Yeah, he went against a country, yo.
He did. He did.
and you had Americans that went against him.
Right.
Nah, the Americans are just tired of seeing you win.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Our people are conditioned to love tragedy.
Yeah.
They would much rather be at home thinking about how bad he's feeling for finally losing than it is trying to feel the feelings of victory.
So, Fifth, rumor has it that they're supposed to do the fight over again because of, Manny's arm and all that.
Listen.
I don't want to see that.
We have seen fighters hurt their arm in the fight.
Right.
And switch and fight the whole fight with one arm.
True.
Because they're gonna lose the fight if they hurt it. We didn't see anything that indicated that Manny arm was hurt.
I didn't see nothing. I saw you still throwing those fucking halos and all that other shit.
Come on, man. You know what it's like. But I'm seeing fighters throw their shoulder out. Can't even use it.
You can't use it anymore. Your man did the same thing. Shannon Briggs' shoulder was out, and he couldn't even swing anymore. He's still, with one arm. This guy was still swinging both arms.
Fight with the other hand.
But speaking of tragic, though, Fifth, what happened to Kirkland last week, man?
Whoa.
Yeah, is that a tragedy or is that great boxing?
No, it was great boxing. But it was a tragedy that he went down in the third, though, and he shouldn't have left Ann Wolf. And people are saying, why leave Ann Wolf? Why you didn't stay with Ann Wolf?
Listen. I'm going to say this openly because people need to hear it. A trainer can't fight for the fighter, right?
Agreed.
But in reality, Ann does have extreme discipline involved with the way she works with fighters, and it hurts. She trains so hard that it hurts, and what they do is they start just listening. They start using their motor skills because they're trying to get through the workout and through what she's putting them through. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it helps. Like if somebody's there, like it may have changed the outcome of the fight. I know there's a point that Ann can work you till you might want to start thinking about a job change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you running 40 miles a week and punching the bag while you're running and then going to the gym.
Yeah, but she's a bad motherfucker though. If you know.
Yeah. Like So I mean, like I like the idea, and I love James' style of fighting is never gonna fade.
Nah, he's a brawler.
Yeah, he's gonna go straight. They both went head to head with each other.
Went head to head with each other.
Made for a great fight, man.
It was, and actually broke a record for most viewed boxing match on regular cable.
Wow, I didn't know
Right.
that.
And then you saying that this is right behind
the Mayweather fight. That's what people wanted to see.
Right, but Champ called me right after he said 5. You see that? Oh man, I'm not going there and get hit like that.
That's true.
Well, I'm gonna do that, right? Exactly. Okay.
He said, he said, Canelo couldn't even find my head. He said, I didn't wear glasses. I didn't wear glasses after the fight.
That is true. But it was a great fight, though. 3 rounds. I still enjoyed it. Like, 'cause quick. I was like, all right, I'll take that because we had a 12-rounder the week before that. So
Fifth, Fifth, real quick, was Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather entertaining in your eyes? Did you really find it entertaining, his style, the way he went about it?
I still was at the edge of my seat because we know on that level of competition, everybody has a fighting chance.
Yeah, you don't know what can happen. Everybody has a fighting chance.
So you can fight 11 rounds and
Fifth, you there?
Yeah, man, it is the best, man. Like you can't take that away from him. Like I heard some guys talk about, heavyweight. It's cool to see the guy that has the power. Like the guy that throw that one punch on the tape when you watch, real life altercations, random acts of violence. Everybody's interested in seeing the guy who got knocked out.
Right.
On the clip in the street because, they start shaking and making funny. They always look funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to say that it's not, the skill doesn't matter, I'm not sure I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But
you heard that one caller say about the heavyweight that how can he be great when he's 147 and nobody's running from that, and you can't be the greatest at. I don't agree with that because I don't know. What do you think about somebody saying that? That listener saying that?
Nah, it's true. Because if you look, if I was 205, right?
Right.
There ain't nobody at 154 that won't fight in the street.
Okay, yeah, because of the mass, the muscle mass, and all that shit, the weight.
If we got into an altercation in the street, you don't know whether that person is. Look, nowadays, train like fighters for recreational purposes.
Right.
So you saying a guy that you have a complete size advantage over, like you can hit me 2-3 times, I hit you once, you gonna see a white light.
So you saying there could be somebody at 147 the greatest or no?
Yeah, I mean, what we talking about is
compared to heavyweight,
all around fighter. Like you can't even compare the showmanship, the skill and ability that you see. Floyd is definitely the best defensive fighter
ever I've seen. Yes. So where does Mike Tyson come into this talk? Because nobody's mentioning Mike between the Ali and the Mayweather He's
Man,
not.
Mike is a killer.
Definitely.
He was a
Mike
straight.
is a killer. Like you know, you shouldn't come in there with them black shorts and them black shoes and no socks.
Ready to fight.
You almost said your mother when she found out that you signed the contract. She said, "How much are they gonna pay you?" You know what I'm saying? Like immediately you start going, well, you know, maybe it won't be that bad, baby.
Well, for a bigger payday. So who would you say has the more skill than Ali or Mayweather? Who has more skill?
I don't think that you can actually gauge who is better between the two. And in that time period, the style, what boxing like is evolved. Look. Let's say you bike life right now. It's gonna get warm, summertime out. Do you see the shit that they're doing on these bikes now?
Yeah, they wasn't doing that before, right? So
Yeah, they wasn't doing that 5 years ago. Like, really, look, these niggas be willing. They get off the bike and wheel it.
Yeah, the shit's willing. Yeah. So Mayweather's defense I've never seen before, and no other boxer before that.
Right.
And I'm an old ass nigga.
In the future, we're gonna see somebody who has the kind of talent to do even more. You know what I'm saying? As people, we progress. Like, we get better and better and better at everything that we're doing. That's like when you see someone so much far ahead of the pack. It's why Jordan stands out to us.
Yeah.
You know, it was just so much further in front of the league. Like, you had the best players that were available in the time period around him to play.
Right.
It stood out.
Definitely.
Oh, okay, so couple weeks ago during the fight week, we had Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs wants to fight Klitschko. We had him up on the show. He wants to fight Klitschko, and he said he'll body Wilder. What do you think about that as far as heavyweight goes? Because we know heavyweight is dead right now. So, what do you think? What do you think about that? And do you ever think about getting into heavyweights, like having those heavyweight fighters, being that you're into boxing right now?
Hello? Lost him?
Oh, I thought I had a dumb question. Emilio, let's get to you, man, real quick, man. What do you think about that, man? Because you're sitting there 50 called up. Yeah. We didn't forget you about
I agree with Fifth. You know what I'm saying? I think Mayweather is the best, counter puncher of all time, best defensive fighter of all time.
Of all time?
Like, yeah, I mean,
Mayweather.
Yeah.
Of all time, best defensive fighter of all time?
Who's fucking with Mayweather?
Yes, I go with that. That I'll go with.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I don't really want to talk about Mayweather, though. The only fight I care about tonight is the Triple G shit.
Oh shit! How we didn't talk about that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm really interested in, because that's my boy Willie. I want my boy to take that O. That's what I want to happen. We'll see. Hopefully,
Fifth is on the phone again.
Yeah.
Fifth, you heard that? We have Emilio Rojas up here. He's worried about Triple G fight tonight.
I know. Where they fighting at? It's not in the city nowhere.
It's in the Forum, L.A. I think, right?
I didn't want to do it out there. We over here, man.
Right. Well, they've been getting a lot of fights over there now in the Forum. Where the Lakers used to play back in the days.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Mexican community, their passion for the sport of boxing kept it alive.
Yes, they did. They really did. They really did. They really did that
all day.
And so now that you had the venue in Houston, that was the first too. Like I can't recall having watching a big fight like that in Houston.
Well, we filled up Minute Maid Park. You know what I mean? But Howard, he got a lot of fans now, a lot of Mexican fans. And James, and Kirkland came out, and every time he likes to fight under those circumstances where he gains, where he has everything to win and everything to lose. He's just one of those guys that likes to stack odds up against it and go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, and now I think they want to see the Canelo and Triple G fight.
I would love to see that.
I'm trying to see Triple G lose tonight. That's what I'm trying to see.
You just want to see Triple G lose.
That's Willie's my boy. Like, that's the hometown homie. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about that fight, Fifth? What do you think about Triple G?
And I think that one's gonna be a good one. I think. Well, I don't know if what's nigga get Triple G's really a big boy, man. He's gonna be fighting Andre Ward and them.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too.
You know what? People want to see Andre Ward and Mayweather also, though. That's not gonna happen, though.
Nah. Andre Ward and Mayweather, that can't happen. Them too big for Floyd. The motherfuckers hard as hell, man. Like, you look, you understand? Like, it'd be like a 5 pound difference. If they can lose the weight.
If they can lose the weight, he got to lose the weight to come down. Because
man,
who else?
Right now, if they gonna have the water back on, nigga hit you gonna start seeing lights.
Who else is Mayweather gonna fight though? Like seriously,
there is
who else? Nobody wants to see anybody. Like I don't want to see Pacquiao again.
I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Cotto again.
Cotto, Cotto.
They was talking about American at one point, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Khan wants that, but I don't see Khan.
That might be a fight. I don't know. Like they could bring somebody in, man. It's a lot of guys out there that people would still want to see how they would do. And then you got to understand, like, a wild card. Like I went to out to Connecticut. Me and Floyd drove out there to go watch Andre Berto and Victor Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody thought Victor Ortiz was going to beat Andre Berto.
Right. I wouldn't have thought that too.
Yeah. De La Hoya told Victor, like, this is like a career-ending joint right here. This fight right here,
make you or break you.
Yeah, and he had his Victor came in with his shit together and went for it, and he got Berto that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was the better man that night.
Hey,
man.
matter of fact, Ortiz says he just put out his tweet. He says Mayweather owes him a rematch.
Who, Ortiz?
Yeah.
Man, that shit, man, he got shut up about that shit.
He just said like 2 days ago. I'm like, what are you, crazy?
I want to see that shit.
I'll be kicking and screaming too. That's where the money at.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Everybody wants some of that money.
The whole fight that we trained, the whole training camp, the shit was so cool, like so like cool. Right before I got out the ring, I told Chap, I said, man, Chap, this motherfucker trying to make sure you can't feed your kids.
Yeah.
He said, what? What you say, Five? Right before I got out the ring, I said, Chap, this motherfucker trying to make sure you can't feed your kids.
Yep. Again, you just got him pissed off, huh?
Oh yeah, and he looked at me and said, what you say, Bob? I said, when we got in the truck after he got the belt, we ride back to the house, right to his mother's house. He go, yo, Bobby said some shit.
Yeah.
Bobby said some shit. No, I got him pumped up. That's why he knocked his ass out the first available chance.
Word.
Wow.
Shit was feeling too comfortable. Like they have you, if you right there and everybody's like, yeah, thanks, man, thanks a lot. I really appreciate the opportunity. What you mean? The opportunity to try and kill me, nigga?
Yeah, right. You trying to kill me after I got you this big ass paycheck?
Hell yeah, and they going for it. So
that's
like I'm like, man, come on, just to get your head in the right space. I had to say that to him before I got out the ring because I'm watching him just be cool about it too.
Yo, word, man. Yo, Fifth, I know you a busy guy, man.
Yeah, you gonna hang out with us or you gonna stay on the phone with us?
Oh no. I'm running a New Rochelle right now. I'm a signing. I'm going to F and Vodka, and then I'm going out to Far Rockaway.
Oh, shout out to F and Vodka too, man. We still waiting for our case though.
I'm still waiting for our case. Fifth,
I know.
He said, I
know. We made a switch, baby. We don't fuck with that puppy juice.
Send that man up here, man. We need some effing juice up here, man.
Effing is coming. No, I spoke to them. They coming. I
need that.
We got our effing coming. The case is coming.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start too. I got some new flavors coming out at the end of this year. So I'm gonna put the puppy juice out of business.
Oh boy.
Word.
We waiting for ours, man. We appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot, Fifth.
Yo, thanks for calling up, Fifth.
All right, peace.
My homie.
Triple H 845 weekend work.